Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the New York Yankees. Biggest storyline coming into this one, he's riding. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go, and today's starting pitcher, Clark.
Ball four, take your base. Out. You're out.
Bottom of the first. Now it's going to be Cody Bellinger. Up the middle, pulls it in for the out. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. This team, Chris, not one that gets a lot of production from hitting homers, so they've got to find offense in other ways.
Yeah, Boog, hit sequencing is so important for this team. You know, getting that walk at the right time, coming up with that next knock or extra base hit so that you can actually play to run. If not, then you see the record go in the direct opposite direction of where it could go. So, you know, a team like this, the good thing, they're going to battle, they're going to put the ball in play and hope that they can find those holes.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Aaron Judge in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Ground ball left side. Sends it to first. Out. That's the inning. So the Yanks go in order, scoreless after 1. And we're back. Leading off, Michael Busch.
First baseman, Michael.
First base. 3. Out.
Here's Stanton now. Right now, 9th in the AL in RBIs. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here is Goldschmidt. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson. 2 up, 2 down.
Out.
good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll
second
over.
baseman.
And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Fouled off left side.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Late on that fastball.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Swanson fires over to first. And the Yanks go. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Boyd back to work. To the left side, but it is well foul. Yeah, that's fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Slides for the stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Cabrera launched a homer in his most recent game. And a swing and a miss there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Popped up. Swanson under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Austin Wells.
And now it's going to be Austin Wells. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That one the other way. On to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Yanks held in check, and we're still knotted at 0. Back in the Bronx, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Michael Busch.
That's ball 4.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. Late on that fastball. Bellinger measures 6 feet 4 inches, 29 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Line drive, base hit, just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now, Jose Iglesias. Grounder might be 2. Here's Turner for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Aaron Judge at the plate. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug And these type of home run totals.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
No balls, 2 strikes.
It's softly on the ground left side. Here's Turner for one. On to Bush. It's a double play. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. On to the top of the 5th we go. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
First base.
Outside low, ball 1.
You know, these Yankees, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Got him swinging.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That one is absolutely belted for Armstrong. Going back and gone out to the deepest part of the field. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. His first homer of the year, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate.
Chisholm now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
1 out, base is empty. One down, base is empty. Jazz goes down on strikes. So up next, Jason Dominguez. Grounded out his first time. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No ball.
2 outs,
1
base
strike.
is empty. There's the swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy
No
on that
ball. 2
fastball.
strikes.
Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 4. Back.
3.
Boyd back to work. In the air, right side. Lays out and makes the play.
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go airborne to make a diving catch. That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
And up next for New York, Austin Wells. And he chases a high fastball there.
0-1.
Swings through that one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that one missing low.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The 1-2. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Crow Armstrong ranges back. Gone into Monument Park. That one landed amongst the legends. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Swanson handles, throws to first, and Bellinger is out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work with the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. Swing and a base hit. And that gives Aaron Judge a chance to hit with 2 out. Here is Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
Judge rips that one. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. Coming home. He will score.
Picks himself up at RBI. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but that's very tough to do.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Man at second. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 0-2 gets a piece and stays alive. Stays alive. On the ground and foul ball.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 runs in the. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Now he breaks his bat. Bush. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now at the plate. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. That's out number 2. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Jason Dominguez. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Brazier, 37 years young, and they traded for him earlier this year. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Swanson on the run, throw to first.
You're out.
In time, got him.
Now pitching for the New Now pitching for Chicago.
Oswaldo Cabrera
55.
getting ready to hit.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
On a line out towards center. Crow Armstrong makes the catch for the out. One up, one down. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 3. That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Jose Iglesias stepping in now for the Yankees. He's been a great free agent sign. Line drive, makes the grab, 2 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Judge comes up empty there. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Julian Merriweather up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Number 43 getting loose as well. Here's a high chopper. Whips it across. Inning over. Yanks strand a pair, but they lead at 3-0. Fighting before she hit the block. Body bronze, full grown, and it's never out of stock. Can you match it? And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Seiya Suzuki.
Suzuki.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Let me tell you what they told me. They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you want to be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me the keys to that blue and